Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Esbit. And I thought I would go ahead and do this like I was hunting. This is the pack that I use when I hunt or fish or hike or bike or whatever. And these are the things, some of the things I put in it. I always put in my Strino folding stove, some Mountain House goodies. What we're going to cook tonight is going to be chicken teriyaki with rice, but there's a beef stew, there's a scrambled egg with bacon, and then there's a frozen ice cream bar in here. And I always make these up. This is one day's worth of meals, somewhere around 11 to 1300 calories. This is the one we're going to make tonight. And then I'll also pack my Stanley cup and my Esbit, as well as the dentured alcohol to fire it with. So let's go ahead and get set up. Strino stove is pretty simple to set up. Sometimes. Okay, just like so. I'll go ahead and set that right there. The Esbit. Set it up. Go ahead and set it inside. Well, we'll go ahead and put some alcohol in it first. Fill this up about 2/3 of the way or so. Okay. Maybe a little more. Out there. Then we can go ahead and fire it up. I got a new little gadget for my keychain. This is a lighter. Get off her. Little flint striking lighter. Stick it in there and light it up. Not to mention, usually I also keep a Bic in my pocket, but that thing's just cool. In there, you can close that up. Like so. And as far as the water, now the water I got out of my refrigerator that's in this bottle. Normally if I'm up hunting or fishing or something like that, I'd take it from a natural source, a spring or something like that. But I need 16 ounces in here. That's what the directions call for on the chicken teriyaki. There we go. While we let the stove warm up there, put the lid on it. And we can go ahead and set that on there. And when this comes to a boil, we can stick it in the, open the pouch, stick it in it. And if you look on the pouch, it says 8 to 9 minutes with the water in here and stirred up. Now I like having a backpack whenever I go out somewhere. I keep a lot of different stuff in here, regular stuff here, peanut butter, some hot chocolate, some Romani noodles, some forks and knives, some bungee cords. I also, especially when I'm hunting, I carry my my ear protection, and this is the electronic ear protection, so you can actually turn it on and hear underneath this. This does decrease the decibels by 30 decibels, and the electronic part of it will cut out after 85, so it protects your hearing whenever that's in there. Usually I'll use these whenever high-powered rifle or a shotgun or something like that. A lot of different useful things in there. But we'll let this go for a little bit and get it warmed up. You know, one of the things I like about this little fold-up Strino is that the Esbit flames are coming up and hitting this thing right on the bottom, and you can position this thing around to where they come up and they hit right on the bottom of the cup. Because with the Esbit you can't set this actually on it because it'll snuff it out. But you can move your pot around and that flame will hit right at the bottom of it or lick up the sides just a tad, and it gets you a really nice boil. Alright, so I can hear it boiling now. A lot of steam. Oh, it's definitely boiling. And it took about 9.5 minutes. That's what it says on here anyways. Now that was 2 cups. It's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and lower the little gate here and snuff out my Esbit. Let it go ahead and start to cool. Now, opening one of these bags up is really pretty simple. You find this little niche right there, and then you just pull it. And that's what it looks like inside. Chicken teriyaki with rice. So set that down here. Take the lid off, and with one hand, go ahead and pour it in. Whole 2 cups worth. Something just like that. And in the pack I keep forks and knives and little condiments like this. It's got salt and pepper and a napkin in it. I get these from whenever we go to get stuff to take out, and I just bring it home and we use our regular knives and forks and stuff, and then I keep these for emergency situations or for me backpacking. But I'm just going to stir it a little bit. And I'm going to seal it up. Restart our clock, and it says 8 to 9 minutes. This will be done. I'm gonna go ahead and let this stuff cool off a little bit, put away what I can, and then I'll take it inside. Well, as you can see, I brought everything inside my house. It's kind of cold outside. Like I said, it was 36 degrees. The cooking's done and stuff, so the weather's not going to affect how this does. So I went ahead and set everything back up. I went ahead and let the Esbit cool off, so it's nice and cool to the touch now. Flames out. It still has liquid inside of it, but the nice thing about having these big bottles, and I get these bottles from my soda stream whenever I buy new flavoring for it. I just keep the bottles and clean them out and put stuff in them, is that it's wide enough to where you can just dump your alcohol, or at least most of it, right back in the bottle. That way you don't waste any. Cap on it. And it's good till the next time. Then it's just a matter of breaking down the stove. Putting it away. Putting a rubber gasket on it. Screwing it down. Putting the top on it. I keep it in the 2 cups. Put it inside like so. The lid on it. And we're ready for the next time. Now, I am going to use a bowl, because I'm going to go ahead and take it out of here. I want you to see what this looks like, because I've never tried it before, so I want to see if it's chunky, you know, how it is, and whatnot. So we're going to wait for it to be done. I'm going to go till about 9 minutes or so, and we'll get back at it. Okay, so you can see it's been actually over 9 minutes, almost 10 minutes. Stop that. Go ahead and open this thing up. It is. In all its glory. If you can look down in there, that's what it looks like. We're going to scoop some of this out in this bowl, see what it tastes like. And I do have a few chunks in it, like this right here. Not real sure what that is, other than just pieces that were chunked together and didn't get fully hydrated. That's alright, we'll work through that. Probably not something you should probably eat with a fork, but that's what I would have when I was out on the trail. We're going to give this a shot here. Not too bad. Not quite all the way done. Some of the rice still has little pieces of hard spots in it, so it could probably go 12 to 13 minutes, something like that. It's definitely hot. And it was definitely, if you were cold out in the woods and you made something like this, it would really warm you up nice. Oh no, it's not bad. So, that was another episode of Cooking with Esbit. And this one, we cooked the chicken teriyaki with rice. Nice little bowl of it. I'm going to finish eating this. This is going to be my dinner for the night. So until next time, thanks for watching. This is North Central.